Yo, welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about this for a while. It's been a thing within Combat Master for a bit now, like a while. So I guess when it comes to the reputation of Combat Master, like you saw the title of the video, it's pretty much just known as a COD clone. So like I feel like it's how it blew up. You know, most of the videos surrounding Combat Master were about its connection to Modern Warfare 2, just how it's, better than Movement, how its connection to Modern Warfare 19. That's kind of how it was promoted, I guess. It wasn't really sold as Modern Warfare 19, but, when it comes to the mechanics, the UI especially, I understand, like, all the arguments talking about how Combat Master is a 2019 clone. Because I feel like at its start, initially, when they first created it, it definitely was. But as they've, run into those issues when it comes to its comparisons to Call of Duty or COD, any of the CODs, I feel like it's drifted away into its own thing. I personally feel like Combat Master is nothing like COD as of now, especially with the, newer updates and stuff. The most obvious reason is the movement. A lot of people compare it to 2019 movement. I feel like it's even more free than 2019 movement. It's broken as hell. Like, we all know the Combat Master movement is broken. So this brokenness, like everything about the game, when it comes down to guns, movement, is broken. And as of now, it's like slightly an issue, but with the right tweaks, it can be fixed and become something like pretty unique. And it has, because like never before have we seen like mobile players, controller players, and PC players all playing the same game in the same lobbies. And we may have before, but it's very rare that you see stuff like this. And not just with the movement, but just the game mechanics. So like Combat Master is very hip fire heavy, or hip fire friendly. So as you can see from the gameplay I'm showing you guys here, a lot of the kills you get and a lot of the situations you're in, especially with close range and the maps being so small, only require you to use really hip fire. And if you're not hip firing, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. That's a quick tip for you guys, just so you know. But just that mechanic on its own, I feel like sets it apart, because a lot of games are either, hip fire only, like Halo, CSGO, or ADS friendly, COD, other games that, where ADS is required for you to be accurate and stuff. This game is one of those. You can hit shots across the map with the right loadout and the right gunsmith. You can hit shots across the map with hip fire with certain guns, and it's a very broken game, but the brokenness makes it fun. And adding things like queuing with your friends, ranked, I think those are the things that will save the game and boost this game up. Not necessarily BR. I know BR is expected and no BR is really anticipated, but I'm personally not as excited for that. I'm ready for ranked, and I'm ready for you to be able to queue with your friends and talk to your friends, like with a voice chat, or at least a text boxing game, because that would be ideal. But I'm getting into like my hopes and dreams for Combat Master. Overall, Combat Master is its own thing, and it's building its own community. I know the cheating is becoming a big thing, and that's kind of tying it to COD as well, the whole cheating situation as of now. So I hope they get a handle on that. But overall, I feel like the community is the players are aware of the fact that this is a game that is trying to do what COD hasn't been able to do in certain areas when it comes to like the freedom you have, just like the freedom, the sandbox feeling of like just getting in a game. As soon as you queue up the game, you're in a game. Like within 15 seconds, you're in the game. So like I just feel like aspects like that, the lack of like packs and just like ways that, like methods of like getting money from you, and like kind of that slot machine kind of feeling isn't in the game. So I feel like things like that set it apart, and I feel like people but people should consider these things when comparing it to Call of Duty, because it is a COD clone in the aspect of like the UI and the aesthetic, but when it comes to overall mechanics, game mechanics, and things like that, I feel like it sets itself apart enough to have its own identity. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.